he felt there was an illegal screen to allow Curran to get there as Khiana Johnson gets inside, trying to get it to Gafong and has it stolen by Danielle Dool.
That was just a poor decision by Khiana Johnson to try to feed it through the wake up. Great cut by Cameron Brown to get back there. Look for the ball.
And now Khiana Johnson turns the ball over, and Brown with the steal finds Van Slooten running back the top of the key. Khiana Johnson with 14, trying to get inside, and there was just nothing there. An offensive foul. Cameron Brown taking the charge.
Good defense by there. I know it's built for them to look inside, but right now it's costing them. They're down 7 seconds left on the clock, and the steal by Wright.
Wright takes it inside
a little bit.
Khiana Johnson with 16 in the game, guarded by Cameron Brown, comes off a screen, and we're going to have an offensive foul called against Khiana Johnson.
On offense if you can't stop them on defense.
Khiana Johnson, far side of the floor, takes it inside, trying to get it on the roll to Aiden Rainford. It's picked away by Longwood, and back the other way come the Longwood here in the second quarter. What does Radford need to do to get their offense going against this bothersome zone that Longwood has pulled out of the bag? And there's another turnover right there.
And to my point, take care of the ball. Ball security. Radford is not well for Radford, and how they're back in the zone, Longwood. See how Radford responds to that, but I think, and there it is, the turnover, right? So it's exactly the combination that I think Coach Tillett was going for with that.
My goodness
gracious, you know, again, you just get the feeling like that's a 15-foot jumper for her. That's nothing for her.
And then Radford turns it over, and again, a 17-point game. If we're take a look at it if there is another timeout. Khiana Johnson against Tredasia Smith getting downhill, and they're going to call a traveling violation on Khiana Johnson.
She lost her footing.
Fantastic job by Aiden Rainford, sprinting back. Caused a problem, tipped away by Asheville. Here they come the other way. Flips to go in the first quarter. Radford up 4-2. Just a bit too far for Rainford. Khiana Johnson led her just a hair too much. Don't do that to me. Johnson across the timeline looking to drive all the way. Lost the ball out of bounds. It'll be Asheville ball. Asheville's closed Radford's lead.
And if I'm enough, I'm going to continue to attack. There really hasn't been much of an answer for her.
Pass just over the fingertips of Brianna McLean. Here comes Johnson. Looking to attack the rim. Working on Scott. Kicks it out. McLean saves it, but a foot on the line. It'll be Asheville's ball. We have a timeout on the floor.
Rads are just changing up a little bit, Mike. They had played that man-to-man. Now they're in a little 1-2-2 zone.
Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Rainford, the sophomore from Ontario. So a good deflection there.
To our own. You look at the staff, and they're going, where did that come from? They're excited about that for her.
And Whitfield tips the ball away. Up ahead for Destiny Jamison. Whitfield slips it underneath Hunter. Jamison Whitfield losing the basketball. It was tipped. Probably should have been a kick. And now a foul.
The Highlanders have won 7 of their last 8. And there's the senior guard, Khiana Johnson, part of the Sunbelt Reynolds starting attack. An early turnover as Shai Tooley comes ahead with the basketball.
Good strategy by Campbell. Here we see Johnson coming off of that screen up top.
A turnover for Radford. That's their second of this first quarter. And if you're Ronnie Fisher, this is right according to the game plan. Arbor from the line. These are two of the teams, unfortunately, they're the bottom 2 in the league in free throw shooting. And yet they've righted their defense. So Serrano the pick. Now Campbell forcing 5 turnovers in this first quarter. Battles out, and a hard-earned rebound by McLean. McLean is poked loose. Serrano the other way. Campbell with numbers. How about Radford's on the bench with 4 fouls right now down the stretch. Johnson into the lane. Guafong can't hang on to it, and it's Campbell ball.
Critical turnover that time for Radford.
The 2 top scoring
position, trying to drive through 2 different players, forcing the contact.
And you see, it's not often that you see a player
likes what he's seeing out there. Radford up 41-18 as we start the fourth. CSU ball, he may not have liked that, but he likes the
Kayla Wilson gives to Khiana. 7 seconds to shoot. Khiana going to have to create something herself. Finds Amel Gafong, but traveled before she was able to get rid of it.
I'm not sure.
Johnson. And for Aiden Rainford, that's her first double-double of her career in a Radford uniform. As the Highlanders just a minute on the High Point Hampton score, another game that has a lot of meaning tonight here in the Big South. This one and really that one. 2 minutes to go. Here's a steal by Plenovich, and she goes up and is able to lay it in.
With it back up top. That's something that they're going to look to do, is get the basketball inside as that ball was taken away by Bria Gibbs. Presbyterian going the other way. The basket there to kind of get the scoring started in this game for Presbyterian. Johnson looking to go inside, has the ball poked away by Tess Santos. Trinity Johnson going to pick it up, fires ahead to Compton. Compton is going to track good. Radford with the rebound, taking it down to the other side. Johnson has it knocked away. Compton comes away with it. Passes ahead to Johnson. Santos rims out the shot. Radford will take it to the other end. Johnson goes inside, throws a couple of elbows, and then walk with the basketball. With it. Good hands there by Trinity Johnson. That's to stay with it. Keeps the ball handler in front.
Shy Tooley spotting up for three. That's off the mark. Sydney Nunley with the rebound. And now Kiana Johnson throws her pass ahead. It's intercepted by Serrano for Campbell.
Advantage of some long-range shots and maybe a little bit of height with Tina Lindenfeld.
Hampton continuing to be aggressively in that trap as the pass a little too much for Van Arsdale, but she is able to find Bay from Columbia, Tennessee, but played her undergraduate collegiate ball at Old Dominion, as now Radford with another turnover as Kiana Johnson was looking for Michaela Wilson there. Hampton, I just feel like without her scoring, it's going to make it much harder.
Yeah, Nyla Young is very important to her team right now. You see another unforced error there by Radford, something that is, again, I'm sure was a focus of this.
Off a loose ball, able to pick it up, but she's not able to score it, and back the other way comes Radford as Kiana Johnson bringing it up the floor, just forgot the ball, and Hampton steals. Here comes Bates up the floor, almost an offensive set, especially with Sydney Nunley in the game. And that is stolen by Timmons. She tight-roped the sideline and then comes up the floor, and they're going to call officially. Radford with a 2-point lead. Kiana Johnson into the lane, trying to get it to Aiden Rainford, and it is kicked. Now the pass too far out in front of Nyla Young, but she does somehow save it.